beautiful Nicolettes, welcome back to my channel, or hello if you're new. As you guys can tell by the title, I'm going to share with you guys my tricks on how to look pretty or look hot for school without really putting much time, because I know a lot of you guys and myself, we always want to get as much sleep as possible, so we don't really have time to look good, but you still want to look kind of presentable. This is the video for you guys. Let me know if you guys want a school morning routine for 2018 by thumbsing this video up, and if you get it to 5,000 thumbs up, I will do it for you guys. And as well as leave a comment telling me how old you guys are or what grade you're in, because I'm always curious to know. I did one of these videos before, so I'll link that down below for you guys, and let's jump into it. First, I'm going to show you guys my favorite way to get heatless waves or curls, and you can either sleep on this overnight or you can do it while you're doing your makeup. In this case, that is what I'm doing. You just have to put on a headband, and then once you do that, you're going to separate your hair into pieces about 1.5 inches each. It really is up to you if you want more tighter curls or waves, or if you want them to be more loose, then do thicker pieces. And then all I did is I twisted them down, and then the little piece that's left, I just gather it all, another 1.5 inches of hair, and I do the same thing all around, and I just wrap it around the headband, so it's kind of making like a hair crown. And you're just going to keep this in. Obviously, if you keep it in longer, then you're going to get more defined waves. So that's why I definitely suggest sleeping with it overnight if you really want loose wavy hair. This looks super pretty. But once you guys are done doing this to all of your hair, this is how it turns out, and I just let it sit in while I do my makeup and my skincare routine and all of that stuff. I didn't show you guys my skincare routine in this video, so if you're curious to know it, let me know in a comment down below. But I did my skincare, and something I like to do is take a toothbrush that I of course don't use for my teeth and just rub it on my lips and scrub it so that the dead skin comes off. Especially now that it's the winter time, my lips are just peeling so much, so I always like to do this before I start my makeup, and I just put some lip balm on top so it's more moisturized before I put on any lip color later on. And like I said, I already did my skincare, but something I like to do to set my skincare is taking ice cubes and just patting it underneath my eyes so it depuffs my eyes in the morning, and as well as near the nose area or where you get pores, because it really closes and shrinks your pores so you don't see any big pores or anything like that when you apply your makeup on. Speaking of pores, I go in with my Boscia Pores No Shine T-Zone treatment, and this is going to make sure that my pores aren't very visible, and as well as it's going to keep me matte all day. And I feel like when I was in high school, I didn't really use any primers and stuff like that, but I definitely recommend it as a step because it really does make a difference. Now I'm just going in with my foundation, and here I'm showing you guys two of my favorite foundations currently that are drugstore. I think these are really great options and they're not expensive at all. The first one being Maybelline's Matte and Poreless Foundation, which is one of my favorites, and the other one is just an e.l.f. foundation. Sometimes I mix the two, in which I did today, and I just think this gives you such a flawless look. It also allows you to have a matte look, which is something I definitely like to go for when you are going to be all day at, let's say, school and stuff like that, because I don't want my face to look like a shiny mess by the end of the school day. I like to set my makeup with the e.l.f. translucent powder, and this is, I heard, comparable to the Laurier Mercier powder at Sephora, so if you're looking for a dupe, definitely try this one out and let me know if you guys like it. But I actually like to just bake my foundation. I find that it's less likely to crease, so even when I'm not using concealer and all that stuff, I still bake my foundation. I put it underneath my eyes. I put it in the areas especially too where I get super shiny, and I find that it just sets my foundation and it makes sure that I'm matte all day long. Now I just like to take my Milani blush and sweep it on the apples of my cheeks. I sometimes put also like a bronzer just on the cheeks to give your face a little bit of color, but obviously you don't have to do this step. But I just really like the sheen of this blush, and I just think it adds a little bit to the face, a little dimension as opposed to being one color. Now of course I'm moving on to my brows. I think brows are really important because they shape your face, so I like to go in and just brush them out, because usually when I wake up the hairs are just everywhere. So I brush them out and then I just fill them in with my e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and this stays on all day long. But to make sure that it stays in place, I actually do a little life hack, and that is taking my lip balm. I just apply lip balm on top. You can also use Vaseline, and if you guys are curious, I have a Vaseline beauty hacks, which you guys seem to love that, so I'll link that down below for you guys. And this is really going to keep your brows in place, and I think it really makes a difference when your brows are shaped and put together, because once again, it really does frame the face. Now we're going to move on to my eyes, and I like to keep my eyes super simple. First little life hack I have for you guys is, in order to make your pencil eyeliners more like a gel consistency, put it into boiling water for about a minute, and it's going to give you a creamy consistency. I only like to apply eyeliner on the top of the lashes just to give the illusion that my lashes are thicker. So I just do it exactly on the lash line, not too thick. And then once I was done that, of course, I just curled my lashes and I went in with mascara, and I'm just using this CoverGirl mascara. I try to basically do most of my favorite products all drugstore, super affordable, because I know especially for school time, when I was in high school and stuff, I did not spend that much money on makeup. And so I wanted to make it really affordable for you guys. The only products that are more high-end were the lip products I use. I'm using a combination. The first one is just a clear gloss that's from Sephora, and it's a lip plumper. And this is apparently a dupe to a bunch of other lip plumper brands that Too Faced has, I've heard, and it works really well and it's much cheaper. And then I just went in with this NARS gloss, and it just gave a really nice sheen to the lips. I really like glosses or lip stains for school because, I don't know, when I wear liquid lipsticks, it just looks really crusty by the end of the day. So I like a lip gloss or a lip stain where it can come off nicely and it won't look really bad on you. Now that I'm done my easy makeup look, I am just taking the headband off and just taking my hair out. And as you guys can see, this gives you the nicest loose curls without having to put any heat on your hair, so you don't have to damage your hair. And to finish this off, I just like to use a little spray. This is the Down and Out Dirty Spray, and I got it from Sephora. And for one, it makes your hair smell super good, and also it just gives your hair more texture. So I kind of just sprayed that in, and I really like the look of this. It's like a loose, messy hair look, and you put really no effort. This takes way quicker to do than curling your hair also, and it gives you that kind of loose effort look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have a bunch of other like beauty hack videos, which I'll link the playlist down below for you guys, but I had so much fun making this, and these are just some of my little tricks I like to use to save time also in the mornings. That is all for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button to join the Nicolette's Fam Jam. Circa uploads every other day here on my channel, and as well as I do have social media, so if you guys haven't already joined, make sure you head over to my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. But that being said, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, evening, or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye!